In a few weeks, the federal government could literally run out of cash to pay its bills and the interest on the national debt. What will this mean for stocks and bonds? Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. A potentially big crisis is brewing over Uncle Sam's finances. The federal debt ceiling needs to be raised. Otherwise, our government can't sell bonds to raise the money for its expenses, including interest on the national debt, payments for Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. As we all know, Washington is spending far more than it is taking in from revenue. Back in 2019, the limit on the national debt was suspended for 2 years. That suspension expired on July 31st this year, and Congress hasn't renewed the suspension. Since then, the government has been running on the cash it has already on hand at the Federal Reserve, revenues coming in from normal streams such as taxes, and employing various gimmicks, including not making payments to various retirement funds. But at some point, the Treasury Department will run out of expedients, and the government's checking account will find itself on empty. Democrats have made it clear that they intend to pass President Biden's monumental budget plan without any Republican votes. The ostensible price tag is $3.5 trillion, but the real cost, when you strip out all the accounting gimmicks, is at least $6 trillion. The legislation would make controlling future spending extremely difficult, and the accompanying tax increases will do immense harm to the economy. So in response, the Republicans have told the Democrats, "You want to pass this damaging bill with its blowout expenditures? Then you raise the debt ceiling limit on your own. That is, without any GOP support." Democrat congressional leaders are howling. They know voters are increasingly leery of Washington's unrestrained spending. And that's why having to raise the debt ceiling with no Republican cover is making some Democrats hesitant. In other words, getting the necessary Republican votes to resolve the debt limit crisis could help either scuttle the Democrats' grandiose ambitions or sharply curtail them, which in turn would infuriate Bernie Sanders, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and other members of the party's influential far left. In that event, Ocasio-Cortez may finally decide to primary Senate Leader Chuck Schumer next year. Given the way raising or suspending the debt limit has been played out in the past, probably means the issue won't be dealt with until the government is about to default on its debt. The repercussions of a default, especially if it wasn't immediately cured, would roil seriously the markets. The U.S. came close to doing that during the debt limit fight back in 2011. The mere possibility sent stocks tumbling and interest rates rising. Stay tuned. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions, and I look forward to being with you soon again.